lot of people will be out on the road, and maybe they already have been, like we have, taking this big summer family vacation. So we got Diane Gottsman in to talk a little bit about that, especially if, like us, you traveled with your teens. Hi,
That's
Diane.
right.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We all, it's easy, well, it's not easy to travel with young children, but they have, the certain things that they take, like little squeezy toys and blankets and bottles. But traveling with teenagers, then we can identify with that, is a little trickier because they're old enough to know and not be as appeased. So that's what we're going to talk about, that road trip with teens.
Yes, and like I said, we did this not too long ago, so these are some tips that maybe could have come in handy. We'll definitely do it next time. First off, let teenagers play an active role in the agenda.
So how fun would it be if you say, listen, this is our destination. We have all of these cities that we have to make it through, or towns, if it's someplace semi-close, and find something in at least one or two towns that are really great, that we don't know about. Maybe the best milkshake. If you're going really far, maybe a great beach. Someplace that you could, something that they can remember. And then, we have I have a few little props that they can bring with them. So everybody, all teens probably have a cell phone, or many of them have cell phones and iPads. But you bring a camera. That's a picture of Regina,
But is it the new
one of those,
Polaroid?
It's not a Polaroid. We're not promoting it.
Oh, right, right.
But take pictures along the way that they can actually have an inspiration board or put in, in their locker or something, something that they can remember. And headphones are for us, if we're not driving. So batteries, chargers, because there are multiple kids in the car with multiple charging stations. So that little pineapple is actually, you were asking me, Amanda, that's a charger for the cell phone.
Where'd you get that?
I got it at, at a big box store.
No, okay, at a big box store.
Yes, easy to find.
No, I need something like that.
You can hook it on a belt if they're out by a beach. It's in the car.
Is that a pre-charge?
You charge.
Charger?
Yes.
Okay.
You plug your phone in, and that's
great.
And then summer reading. They have summer reading to do, for school. So this is the time to knock it out.
We got plenty of books along with our devices.
That's a book. We don't see those often, but they need to read that book. They can knock a couple of chapters out.
Crossword puzzles.
And my kids really like comic books, and that's still reading, and that's easy to do. It doesn't bore them.
Exactly. Okay, and I have one more idea that somebody just told me about. This is how we get our best ideas. It's a camp counselor, and she took a group of kids in a bus, and it was what's in your phone. So it was a scavenger hunt, and they would say, and each answer had certain points. If you have a picture of a church steeple, 3 points. If you have a picture of your grandmother, 5 points. If you have a picture of your pet dog wearing a red bow, 10 points. So they could look in their phone and find pictures.
Road games. Okay. I'm going to combine these next two, kind of the opposite of what you just said. Don't overschedule fun, and then try to pencil in activities teens will enjoy.
We don't have to micromanage every second. And again, it should be, we do have teens, it has to be, it has to be kid friendly. To some degree, they have to respect our time, but we have to respect their time also.
And again, kind of let the vacation breathe a little bit.
Yes.
Spend a little extra on a nice hotel. Tell you what, if the kids don't appreciate that at the end of a long driving day, mom and dad appreciate it enough for everybody.
That's right. With a nice pool, maybe a hiking trail, someplace you can go and let the kids sleep in for breakfast. You don't have to spend every waking moment. If they're old enough to be safe and make good decisions, then let them have some time to sleep in.
Yeah, we were able to do that. We'd go out and get breakfast or get a little trip to the gym, and then they could sleep in and take their time. And they even went to breakfast one morning together, our two kids, which was kind of amazing to see.
Let you sleep in.
Well, they were hanging out together. So let them sleep in, and then plan a parent-teen adventure.
It's just something that you could do with them together. And, they may not want to at first, or they may act like they don't want to, but really it's a bonding experience. Just something short, something small. I saw you, with your kids at the arcade. That was fun. You looked like you were having loads of fun.
They were having enough fun for me.
Exactly.
That was what we were doing for the team there. But it's true. It's so fun to say, hey, we're going to go do this, and you hear them go, oh, we're not going to do that, and then they're loving it later. That's how you know better. That's how you kind of make those memories.
That's how you build the memories.
Yeah, that's right. And sometimes even when things go wrong, the memories are good.
Tell me about it.
And not every experience is a lesson. I think this is important. So everything that they do, we don't have to throw in a message and a lesson in it. Let's just have some fun without trying to be real micromanaging and just let your guard down a little bit. You're right there with them. You don't have to say, well, if you do this, you're going to do that. Just have some fun.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing how these are two people you think you know better than anybody, but you still learn about people on the road trip and kind of joking around, and everybody kind of applying the needle to each other a little bit, but that's kind of the fun of it.
That could be our game, you know, to find out what we don't know about our kids, our growing kids.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, that's good. So get out on the road and load up on the devices and the books. Diane Gottsman, thank you so much. We appreciate it. As always, we'll be right back.